Can you make 10% in 10 minutes? Well, if you've been watching us, you know that you can. It's called day trading, and you use options, and you use a little program called Waves of Profit, which shows you all you need to know. You need to learn how to do it. We have 3 courses that are in the description below. We have more courses coming. Thank you very much for your comments. Thank you very much for your support. Bottom right-hand corner is the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss any of these. Our whole purpose in doing this is just to show you day after day after day, and we don't hit every day. We're not perfect. We like to get out in the sun and enjoy life too. But just to show you how many times there are opportunities for you to make 10% in 10 minutes, and usually a lot less times than that. And sometimes we'll even show you that you could make, as we did for a future episode that we actually did before this one, you could make 60% if you're in the right place at the right time. So the trick is to be in the game, the trick is to be knowledgeable, and to have the right tools. We hope to give you the knowledge and the tools, and head over to www.wavesprofit.com for more information. Click in the links below for links to our courses. All the courses come with a month trial, one free month trial. You only get one. You don't get one for each course. You get one, and so you're able to try it, risk-free. Take the courses, learn, and practice, practice, practice. So we're looking at June 1st, 2015. I'm Scott. He's Alan. Alan's going to show us that it was indeed possible once more. And the cute, beautiful thing about options, you can make money when it goes up. You can make money when it goes down. So when I read in the paper like I did today that there's a stock market bubble, get ready for a crash, I'm going, that is a great opportunity to make a small fortune.
I love those guys that predict things, because they're wrong half the time, they're right half the time, and the real problem is that they're using their predictions and all that kind of stuff, but most of them do not use math and formulas and rules. Yeah, anyways, that's why we're repeatable. Success is, it's like, well, the rule is still the same and the math is still the same. It's just, you know, insert new stock here and see how it fits, and should I trade it or not? Because most things we don't trade. We're looking for something that fits the patterns and the rules and all that. So sometimes I give people a little bit of out of the normal trading that we teach, just so you get an idea that, yeah, you can go do your own thing. And there's a bunch of people that do. As a matter of fact, most people take the core indicators and they like them enough, and then they just go with that. And then some will mix and match a little bit here and there. So I'm going to explain a couple. Well, here we're going to look at a trade that's a little bit of a old school traders kind of thinking that you can apply here. And what I'm looking at is you'll notice that there's this big tail down here, and this is early in the day. It's 9:34, which is usually a little bit ahead of what we teach, but this, I'm just, like I said, I want to show you something a little bit different. So we're going to go, I hit the buy on the put already. I like it because it's coming off of a previous high. It's bouncing off. Yeah, it didn't like where it was. And this is the business of getting to know charts more and more. You get better and better, and you can mix and match, and you just become a master. So not today, but the day before yesterday, which was last week, we had this gap where the stock just jumped up and it did crazy stuff, and it was really nice. But what happens quite often when you get one of those is you get a retracement. And because this is big enough that there's actually money to make, I can see that this is looking like I'll get a short retracement out of it, meaning I can probably get some money out of it. But this, remember, this gapped up and it never came back to down here. I'm not saying it will today, but there's going to be some sell-off happening. Like right there was some sell-off because of this tail right here on this time frame. So that was multiple days. Here we're looking at just you know, 2 candles and they're 2 minutes each. I'm looking for this thing to break down and at least touch to there. And I think there's enough money in there that I can, you know, enough distance in there that I can make some money. And I got strong volume, and I've got a red market, and it's a strong red market. Not super strong, but strong enough. So anyways, that's why I bought it. So here we go, 1 minute. Not much has happened, but it's going my way. This is just 1 minute. So I'm looking for it to hit some more red down there. The market's still looking red. So there it is, 19%. Do we want to hang around? What do you think? Probably not, but I'm going to just show you what happens on this stock. You see, if you're already well into profit, this is the ideas about longer trades, because people always ask me that, and I was like, no, I got to teach you the 10%. You get good at the 10%, then we'll talk about getting longer trades. I have a nice profit here. I could go sell half. You don't do that in replay. It's meant to be simpler. So I could sell half and just ride this and see what happens, because the market, you'll notice, is even stronger red. And okay, well, let's just see what happens here. 1 minute, another minute. So I'm at 32% profit, but look at this tail down here. I bet you there's some more juice happening. That means it went all the way down and then the buyers came in. But if we look at the strength of the buyers here, what's this line telling you? That generally things are heading down and it's not looking so good. Like people are dumping it still. So let's go forward another minute and see what we get. 1, okay, another 1, 2. So it might actually still touch that thing, like that bottom there. See the target price, 89 cents? Well, let's just see how we do here. Another one. So we're still looking good. Now, you know me, I get out at 50%, which would have probably happened right there on that tail automatically. This is what I do for long trades. So this is still looking good. Okay, now we're getting a little bit of bounce back. And it's like, well, we could take this and get 20% and leave. Isn't that a good idea? Want to hang in? See, this is the thing about practicing with a tool. So there's the 50%. But you see, that was where I would have got out here at 39% at the 39th minute. So I'm going to back this up and just, you know, do the usual, hit the sell button. But I wanted you guys, because we do get feedback from people, usually privately with emails, and say, hey, can you show me, you know, something else? And it's like, yeah, okay. So here's the clue that red was a good idea today. I'm going to go bring up here IWM. Which represents 2,000 stocks. They're the small caps. I don't care that they're large cap, small cap. It's just, I'm just letting you know. So I hit the buy button because the market is looking good for red, because I've got here a bunch of stocks hitting red, which is what made my other stock a high probability of success. So here we are. I bought that. I'll go forward 1 minute, 2, and I'm going to get out at 10%, right? 3, 4. I would have got out right there at the bottom of that minute. It would have been taken out automatically. So if you didn't, you like want to hang in and you have to get your 10%, no problem. You can hang around, because if the whole market's running red, this is what some people do. We have a couple students that what they do is they only trade the strong days. Strong day means that the indexes are running down, meaning IWM, Dow, SPY, Q, they're all running red. If I go look at them, here's SPY, red, outside of the risk zone. Let's go look at Dow, red, outside the risk zone. And Q sometimes doesn't agree, but here it does. And you got all 4 of the indexes running red. That's where you can make really good money. We've looked at these before where you can pick almost anything. Of course, you want to pick the best ones, the ones that are most likely to run red, and grab those. So I'm just going to get out of my trade that I got here, which I'm just going to click on. So this was IWM. I'm just going to say, yeah, thanks, bye. And let's go look at something else that just started in this next minute. Let's say I missed it. So I hit the buy already on the put. So here, classic setup for what we teach. Breaking a 7-day low, below a previous low, of course, because it's breaking 7 days is right there. That means the stock likes the red side and has been liking the red side for a while. So, you know, buying the put, that's like a pretty safe thing to do. So we're going to go forward 1 minute. Gotta click on that. Here we go. 1 minute, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now remember, we missed the big beginning part of the move in the market, but the market's still red. So this one is having a little difficulty deciding, but we're not losing money. You're at break even, 8%. So now you're looking like this thing's going to get ready to slide because the market's still red. It struggled and it keeps getting sold off. You can see how this mag line is telling you. So there's your 14%. We'll just take that. And how did it go? Well, you can see that, it fights it and keeps going up and down. And, we've talked about getting out, get paid. So let's go look at what we did today. So here, this was a different kind of trade. We looked at HRTX and we got in and out in 2 minutes. And you could have made a lot more if you were willing to trade that. Riding the market for 10 minutes, you made 22%. This is so easy trade. If the market's running red, why not buy one of the indexes when it's especially strong? All the indexes, but you can't get in late, which is partly what this cyber trade showed, is that we got in a little late, which we tell people you want to be in on time, not late. But it still was a good trade. It fit the rules, but because the market was starting to turn, then it was probably getting time to leave. And the clue that the market was turning is this line right here. It's telling you, it was, I was red here, but now I'm heading back up. So we got out here and we made money, but hanging in while this thing's running this direction, that's not a good idea. So even if you just got like 5% or 10%, it's time to leave, get paid. And that's it for today.
Awesome. Nice job, Alan, as usual. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Bottom right-hand corner, there's a little subscribe button, so you don't want to miss any of these. We're just showing you can make 10% on a number of trades just about every day. A lot better than putting the money in the bank, and a lot better than working for somebody you don't necessarily like working for, or with people you don't necessarily like working with. So get out of the rat race. Take a look at this. We've got 3 courses. They're in the links below if you want to find out more about what's going on. You can also head over to www.wavesprofit.com for a little bit more information. We're here to supply you with tools that are effective in work, and also some training on how to use those tools effectively. So appreciate having you along for the ride. Make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends. Noodle this all over. When you take the courses, we give you a free 1-month trial of the software, so you can kick the tires and see how it works. We also have a number of coaches that'll work with you. Sometimes that's all that's required, is someone to see what it is you're doing, another set of eyes. So appreciate having you along for the ride. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.